Podcast.
Yes.
We are so excited.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's finally happening.
It's happening. This is what? Episode 1.
Episode 1. Long time coming.
Literally a long time coming.
But we're finally here.
Yeah.
We're
Very
finally
excited.
Exactly. Sitting around this round table and...
This is our little red table talk.
It's mad. But anyways, guys, welcome to the LeftOut Podcast. It's your girl, Chira, also known as the local stallion.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Ooh, I don't have a tagline like that. I'm just Feven.
Yeah, good old Naz. I don't have a tagline. I'll come up with something.
Me too.
I've been thinking about it for a long time.
What is it again? What is it again?
The local stallion.
I love how she says
is
local.
cool.
Like
Local.
Australian, yeah?
Yeah, definitely Australian. Just Perth.
Local stallion. Okay. All right.
Just Perth. But guys, welcome to the LeftOut Podcast. We are so excited to be sharing this space with you. And
Finally. It's been a long time coming
for real though,
for us to do this.
We've been working on this for like a year, I think.
Yeah.
Plus,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's a year now.
It makes me think back to like the first time we met up in like that coffee shop.
Let's tell them the story.
Oh, for real.
So the thing is, Febs and I know each other. We're best friends. So it's like, so for Chira to obviously be part of this, of course it's going to be intimidating for you.
Yeah.
So I remember us walking into the like coffee shop. Me and Febs was like, oh my God, how she doesn't like we're nervous, but at least we know each other. Like you're the one that's walking into
We
it.
were
I was
so
stressed.
nervous.
I was stressed. I called my mom on the way and I was like, I'm going to meet up with these girls. I don't know who they are, but they want me to join a podcast. And mom's like, podcast? What's that?
No, let's give them a background. So me and Naz, we've been talking about doing a podcast for ages.
A
but
long
then
time.
we stumbled across your Instagram. We're like, she's such a vibe.
Also,
Let's
we've been
reach
to
out.
like her, like, what is it called?
Oh,
Like
yes.
your
Yeah.
spoken word.
Yes,
She's
yeah.
also a poet,
Poetry,
guys.
yeah.
So yeah, we were, like the way you would say things and what you would talk about, like your content was so like perfect, like what we
Definitely.
were interested in. So it was
Thank
like,
you. That's cute.
yeah, let me hit her up, see what's going on. We thought, to be honest, I thought you were going to say no.
Yeah,
Really?
We
Yeah.
really thought you were going to say no.
Why
Like,
did
what
you
the
think
hell?
I'd
Why are
say
you
no?
reaching out
Yeah,
to
like
us?
oh, peasants. I thought you were going to say no.
I was
Because
actually
we
so
thought you were
flattered.
so cool.
Really? That
Yeah,
is so dope.
especially like your spoken word. Like, it was
Yeah.
amazing.
That's so dope. I don't know. I feel like maybe I don't look at myself as someone who's like,
Humbled.
yeah, intimidating. I don't. So when you guys messaged me, I was like, little old me, like,
Yeah.
why would these guys want me on their podcast? But I was like so humbled by it, like,
Yeah.
and like mad excited.
That's good.
And
We knew you were going to be interesting, but we were like, oh no, is she going to have banter? Are we
Yeah,
going to
that's another
mesh?
thing. That's why we're like, oh, our personalities won't clash. We won't,
Yeah.
banter, all that stuff. So it ended up working out. Like we were
It does,
talking
man.
for hours.
Yeah, at the
Literally.
coffee shop.
At the thing.
we did,
yeah,
and we're
we had
talking about
dinner.
absolute rubbish, but it was great.
Yeah, we,
It
just
was
a vibe to get
great,
to know each
yeah.
other. It flowed, so it made sense.
It's
No,
love
it
at
was
first
lovely.
sight.
Honestly, I remember leaving, and we were like, Feb's like. We're like, yeah, we made
We
a
were
great decision. Yeah,
hyped,
we're hyped.
yeah.
We're like, perfect. Like, you're the last piece of the puzzle that just made sense.
It makes sense, yeah.
So it was just like, you know, it's meant
How
to
long
be.
had you guys been thinking about doing a podcast before that?
Honestly, probably like 2 years.
Yeah.
Mad,
Like, we
okay.
played around with it, and it just like, life happens, you know? So
Yeah.
it was just like, it'd come here and there, but we just never followed through with it. And
Yeah.
then we were like, we just need one person.
Yeah.
And you were the perfect piece for it.
And we were
it
just
makes
like, let's just do it. There's like,
Yeah.
let's just
Like,
do
if
it.
we keep saying tomorrow, like, you know, it's not
It will
gonna
never happen. That's it. That's the
Exactly.
truth, though.
That's the truth.
But now look.
Now look at us. Should we talk about like why we call Left Out?
Yes, for sure.
Let's get into it.
It was
So,
actually
like,
kind of
yeah.
crazy how we picked our name, though. Like,
Oh my god.
So we've been working on this for like a year, but then
Yeah.
obviously life happened. So
Yeah.
then it took a backseat.
yeah.
But then we've come back and we're like, nah, let's just
let's
let's just
we
get to it.
yeah.
Let's do it.
And I think like even with our name, like we struggled for a while. Like
Yeah.
I remember we had a hat. Like we had, what did we do? We
Do you
picked
know
all
that
these little
hat?
names.
Yeah.
We wrote all these
And we
little
put it in a hat.
Yeah.
thinking, and then we chose one, and we all looked at. We all knew we didn't want it,
No,
but we didn't want to admit it to each other because we
Wait,
didn't want to hurt each
the,
other's feelings.
what was the one that came out?
I can't
it was,
even remember.
It was
man.
Black
No, I think it
Girl
was
Magic or something
no.
like
I think
that.
it was unapologetically black.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We had
Okay.
Black Girl Magic Malone.
No, it just didn't make sense. Like it didn't.
It just seemed
work
like
for
it's a
us,
good. I
yeah.
feel like it's a good one, but it's just
Beautiful.
like it just when you hear Left Out, it's like
It just,
Why?
it just hit us.
It just-
like it was
Yeah,
perfect.
I
Literally.
get you. I completely agree. And I feel like it's one of those things that like it really resonated to us all as individuals, and
Yeah.
it's something. It's such a powerful statement when you really think about it.
yeah,
But it's almost like we're gonna take something that's technically seen as negative and put a positive spin on it. To like actually embrace being people that are left out,
being excluded.
Yeah.
Also being black women that are usually left out of conversations and overlooked.
Yes,
You know, in the workplace, society.
Yep.
Being dark-skinned women.
Yep.
Come on now. Come on now. So it's just like there's so many ways. And it's honestly every single person. We're obviously going to be talking from a black perspective because we're black. But like
and female.
And female. But like left out can literally be every single person. Like
Definitely.
it's there's a point in your life where you felt left out.
Yeah, that's why it like the name also like is perfect because it's not just for us. It makes sense for our listeners.
Yeah, that's
like
a fact.
they can relate. They can be like, oh, we've felt left out in this situation, and you know.
Yeah.
I feel like every single person of color, if you're not a person of color, there's been a moment in life where you felt like you couldn't fit in the narrative. And I think that's what like our target is, to like talk to those people and to be able also just to advocate for those people. I feel like that word advocate is such a powerful word in itself.
Definitely.
So like, I don't know, it's also like, it's exciting starting this platform, but it's also like, this is scary.
It's so scary. Like I was saying
Yeah.
I think I was saying to both of you, like it's scary because we're being judged on our words.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So it's like you don't want to offend
power
people.
of your words,
Literally,
yeah.
you don't want to bite you in the ass later. Like you know, so it's scary.
It's definitely
It's,
terrifying.
it's very scary,
Man, fuck
but
it.
you know,
It is what it is.
whatever.
It is, man.
How long are you gonna be scared for?
Exactly.
Tell him, Fevs. Tell him.
Amen. God
Oh
says
my
don't
God.
be fearful. Amen. But do you know what's crazy? Is this Instagram page. You guys' responses to these polls have
Oh my
been
gosh.
killing me.
I loved it.
I can actually like read out my favorite one. So it was the question, what gives you the ick? And someone responded. I'm quickly trying to find it right now. Someone responded, a man driving with one hand. And with two hands,
two hands.
with two hands.
You
When
know
he drives
what?
with
That's a fact.
It's actually
that's
a
a big
fact.
ick. And you know
Are you
what's so crazy?
serious?
Yes.
What?
You don't think that's a big ick?
A guy driving with two hands.
Yeah.
It's an ick.
It's
Yeah.
weird.
Explain it to me. Come on.
It's like, oh shit. No, it's just one of those things. I don't know.
No,
like,
but to be honest, I never thought about it until I saw that, and I'm like, yeah, that would be like hella
very
weird.
big ick. And it's one of those, I actually never thought about it till I read it.
Really?
Yes. And when I saw it, I'm like, I don't know, like.
Can just imagine it. Someone like really
Bro,
like.
and when I think of that, I think you have a fanny pack. You
Oh
got,
my goodness, stop
bro,
it.
I think of all these things, bro. It's like the same thing as that question where it was like, can men take bubble baths? I
Okay, no,
personally-
but that one's an ick for me.
Yeah,
But I
thank
can
you.
explain it.
I don't think. I think it's great. Self-care.
No, but sis, imagine you pull up at home, yeah, and your boyfriend, your mans, you've come back from a long day of work and you get home and you see your mans, he's got a bubble bath going, he's got rose
for
petals.
himself.
For
Not for you to
himself.
join, not some
For
sexual
himself.
shit. For-
Just by
for
himself.
Ow. Like,
Yeah.
like the toes wriggling in the water. Bro, it's not happening.
real?
No, self-care. Why not? Let him.
You can self-care with a shower. What's
No.
wrong with that? It's
So
the same
what?
job.
Nah.
Let him
Bro,
know. You can self-care with a shower.
Put
Stop
lotion
it.
on. Call
But
it
you know,
night.
like heaps of guys
Honestly.
do like a lot of
What
you
is
know,
a-
sports and all that, and then
That's
they need
different.
to like.
That's
different.
No, that's
Yeah.
different.
That's different.
very, very
If we're talking about those
different.
ice bath things, that's fair. That's fair game. I'm talking about bubble
So then,
baths
they can't have a bubble bath and just like relax in there.
with candles.
like a
I'm saying
debrief.
with candles and
okay.
petals.
What if they don't have
I'm
candles?
talking about Feven. I'm not talking about a casual, here, there, sporadic type shit. I'm talking about a routine. Once a week.
And this
you
nigga's
coming home
putting
from
in
work,
oils.
you got scented oils or whatever the fuck they do, and then candles and shit, music playing,
But it's
Janae Aiko playing in the back.
it's self-care. I feel like
It
that's
is self-care
amazing.
for a woman.
Yes, okay, yes, it's beautiful, but why am I not invited? Like,
Yeah,
if
see?
I have taught you how
No,
to
but
do
you're
that,
saying
why
you're
am I not
saying you find
invited?
it.
And I've
It's
just
just
walked
a bit
in
of an itch.
after a
I'm
long
not-
day of work, and then my babes tells me I've been in the bubble bath for like 45 minutes, babe. I'll be like, why?
Get your tampon
By
too.
yourself.
I'm kidding.
This is how we get cancelled.
the one that I like thought was so weird was the the female proposing to the male,
Sister
and
Naz.
she was pregnant as well.
Yeah.
Like that was just so messed
that's
that's
look,
disrespect.
Call me wrong. I
yeah.
believe in double standards. Okay, it's not even I believe. So we have double standards in society.
Yeah.
There's certain things that the man has a role,
But sis
and
was
a man
holding her belly as well.
It was wrong on so many levels. I'm sorry, even if she wasn't pregnant, I don't think a woman should propose to a man.
Yeah,
I feel like that should be a man's job.
No, I agree.
I
Period.
think same
I
me too.
agree.
I feel like I'm very like when it comes to like relationships and stuff, I'm very like old fashioned.
A man should be able. A man should look. At the end of the day, a proposal is you're proposing to this woman.
You're declaring your love
There
to
you
her
go, publicly
exactly,
or whatever,
amen.
to that person individual. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's bigger than just your relationship.
Word.
So for a woman to do that, bro, a queen should not be on her knee begging
Exactly,
no man
no, baby.
for a marriage. That should be the man's role. Same way that a man does not carry a child.
Yeah.
A woman has a role, a man has a role, and I feel like he should what do you call it?
Yeah,
propose.
that's his role.
I feel like I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for that, but like I feel like a man should.
No,
propose.
I agree on that.
No,
one.
but I agree with you, sis. Because does this mean now when I come home, are you going to be cooking for me? Are you going to be the one who's going to be catering?
I don't know about that.
Because
Chira.
do you know what? The way
now.
I look at it, I feel like I'm very old fashioned when it comes to relationships.
You like to be submissive?
No.
What do you mean?
So
I
you
just feel like men and women, like as much as we like to say we're equal, there's certain things that we're different at. Like when it
Fair
comes
enough.
to like being like nurturing and like taking care of a family, there's different aspects and different roles that we play.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'm not trying to say that like a woman should submit to a man because that's, I'll tell you that much for free. That ain't me.
Yeah.
But
I feel like
serious.
okay, go on.
But like I feel like you're kind of emasculating a man when you get down on your knee and you say, babes, will you marry me? And even me, I'll now feel like, so am I the man in this relationship? Like I'm wearing the pants, like I'm the nigga now.
But
I got the pants on
no,
now.
that's fair. But I also feel like
But the cooking part.
I feel like that was the wrong statement. I used the wrong statement.
I agree.
take it back.
But even like with the proposing, even though you may what was the word that you used?
Emasculate.
Emasculate. Yeah, emasculate. It's more. I'm talking about yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't be having to. I don't want to use the word beg, but ask a man for marriage. I just feel like it's not a woman's role for that.
That's fair. I completely
Same way I
agree
don't
with
ask
you.
a man to get pregnant. It's just we have a role. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's just like that's his job.
Yeah.
And then also shame on that. There was two viral. There was that pregnant woman in that viral video.
Oh, I haven't seen the viral video.
Oh my god! So this lady is proposing. Shame on at everyone. Shame on her family. She had her family standing at the back with banners saying, "Will you marry her?" Da da da. All these things. They
That's
should be
messed
the
up.
ones to stop her.
That's messed up.
But it's mad. But I do know, okay, I have my opinions, but I also try and understand
Try to
like
be
where
open-minded.
other people have come from. Like
Yeah.
I try to be open-minded.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're currently this generation which is very much like anyone can do anything. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
That's
No, you're
where
right.
it's at. Like we're very much at
Feminism.
that stage. But I don't even
I
think
feel
it's
like,
to
yeah, I
do
don't
with
think it's
feminism.
feminism either.
I don't
But
think
they-
so.
I feel like they try to make it seem like
Yeah.
a feminist type of situation, but I don't necessarily think it's that. Man, now I feel like I'm being judgmental. But man, fuck it. You don't know. It's just
No, but
you just-
I feel like, okay, you know what? Personally, that girl, kudos to her. Like, you go, baby girl. You got down on your knee and you proposed to your man.
Hey.
Like, that's good for you. If it works in your relationship, calm. I'm
Yeah.
not in that relationship. But personally, God, when you send me my husband, I will not be the one getting down on a knee.
if
That's
I
not
need to
happening.
get on one knee, I'm leaving.
That's
Bye.
it.
See you later.
Exactly.
Exactly.
For what? What else am I gonna ask for?
Yeah.
If you know what I mean? There's just so much. Nah,
No.
that's a wrap. And this just makes me think about. Okay, actually, let's tap into it. Have you guys been watching Blue Therapy?
Amen.
Have you been
Sure
watching
have.
it?
Sure have.
So we're up to date. Oh, we'll finished it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
My good sis Chioma.
Oh Lord, I feel like after watching that, I need therapy because Paul.
Oh,
Toxic.
Paul, man.
Toxic.
But everybody
Word,
knows
word,
a Paul
word,
in
word.
their life. I'm
Amen.
just saying.
Say that again.
I'm just saying.
Nah, to be
louder.
Or has known a Paul.
Yeah, I've come across a Paul, but I would never allow that type of energy around me. That's wild. To that extent, like Paul.
I know, he's weird.
Nah. He's crazy. Even the way, like, even his mannerisms, like, like his just expressions.
Deborah.
Yeah. Babe. Let me ask you a question.
What about the way that he talked to the therapist?
What's her name? Denise or something?
Denise. Look at me even saying Deborah.
It was horrible. I think he has like
he is the worst. I would
on
hate
so
to
many
date
levels.
someone like that. Please, fuck that
energy.
Sorry.
And I don't. Okay, like they say that the show's scripted, but fuck it. It is. Even if it's scripted or not, it's genius. The concept of it.
Yeah,
but like
it's so good.
the fact that let's talk about Paul and Choma first.
Yeah.
Like my thing. Okay, who do you think is more toxic in that situation? Do you think it's Paul or do you think it's Choma or Choma, whatever her name is?
Okay, do you know what it is for me? I feel like Chioma's kind of like settled into that being her relationship. Like I feel like she's experienced a lot of things in that relationship that have made her stay.
Yeah.
Like, and I think when you've been in a long-term relationship with someone, that tends to happen. You make excuses for someone and you also make excuses for yourself. Things that you would usually say, I won't stand for this.
Yeah.
You end up standing for it because like, you know, in the name of love, you're like, oh, but I love this person. Like they'll change for me. I'll change for them, this, that, and the other. But Paul is a professional gaslighter, man. Like some of the stuff that he was saying in those episodes, I was just like, wow. Like it's mad.
He's definitely the toxic one.
I agree.
100%.
Yeah.
Like in every aspect. Like even when the part that killed me, like you know when they started talking about like the cooking part and how you know like she was like
how she was
like and then how she like would because I understood where she's coming from. Like she has a job,
100%.
she cooks for him,
Yeah.
but like he doesn't like the food that she cooks, so he wants it in a particular way, which was his food prep.
And
shit, right?
she made
And
a
then
point.
Go on.
She made the point that before, like they were together, he was making his own meals.
100%.
And she's happy to cook for him, but
Yeah.
she wants to cook like her traditional meals.
But when the conversation started to happen, you realize it was bigger than the food, and the
Yeah, it
fact
was.
was that this nigga was ashamed of his African roots.
yeah.
Damn.
Because he was, you know, making
Yeah.
Anyway, they were just because he was making a, you know, like big and whatever the fuck he does. Was it
Yeah.
training?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the training thing.
What do you mean as in what he does?
Yeah, like he was like she was basically saying like because he's all like shishi foo foo. Now all of a sudden African food is beneath him. Just his culture is beneath him.
Yeah.
Which is so sad.
But
when you
what
think
did he
about
say
it.
as well? He's
When
like,
you
we're in
deep
London
it.
now. We don't
Yeah,
need-
remember when he was like, "Look, I come home, she has palm oil and Wizkid playing. You know, we're not in Africa. This is not the village." Like, bro, like, what are you talking about? Like,
But guys, that happens though. Like,
Yeah, no, I
it
know.
does.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
true.
It does.
Yeah.
It happens. Like people want to denounce their
Their-
culture.
their culture.
Because like it's something that they can't resonate with anymore. So they want to denounce it because like they're embarrassed of it. Which is
Not
And
even
I
that,
feel like-
they make it seem like they're above it.
yes.
And then they it's like
I feel like it's attached to when they make like money and they become successful.
100%.
They somehow like neglect.
They neglect it.
Yeah, they neglect their African roots and they kind of like look at it like it's disgusting. Like like you said, like I'm better than that
Yeah.
because I'm at this status now.
Yeah, and that's
Like,
what. But that's what. Throughout the therapy session, you started to see that unfold.
Yeah.
Like because I remember at the beginning he was like, she used to like Burna Boy, now she listens to Wizkid. I was like, why is that even? Why is that even a comment?
Yeah.
Like why is that? But you would just see like
Oh,
certain
but
things
I get
start
it
to
because
red
he's
flags.
trying to say like Burna Boy is in England, like he's in the Western
mainstream,
world.
he's
mainstream.
Yeah.
Whereas with Wizkid,
And then he was like,
it's still
Wizkid is in the
mainstream, but it's
village or
different.
whatever. Like you could just start to
Yeah.
see these like start to like unfold. These red flags start to occur.
But I feel like it's a personal thing.
So why do you
with
think
people like that, it's personal. Like it's
It's
an
a-
internal issue, and that is
insecurity, yeah?
it is. It's insecurity. that
In the
is
words of
reflected-
Paul-
Okay, go on, babe.
what
Tell
do
us.
you say?
Tell us, babe. Quote him.
I love me. Okay, you need to love you first. Even like he just honestly, he needs to come up with some sort of like meme thing. But he's hilarious.
so? What like? Why do you think that like men are like that? Like those like men exist like Paul,
what? As in toxic, or you talking about like just denouncing where they're from?
denouncing where they're from?
I think that's just people. Period. I don't even think it's just men. I feel like people that have a culture. Because look, you're very lucky to have a culture,
definitely.
and I
Females
feel like
do it as well.
yeah. So I feel like when people feel like they've made it to a certain, I don't know,
Like a
Yeah,
certain
like
caliber,
what I-
yeah, exactly.
like what I,
feel
said
like
before. Yeah.
yeah, they just they look at it as beneath them, and then they start to become their surroundings, and usually their
Yeah.
surroundings the Caucasians.
It's true.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they try to accustom to their social, their new social standards. Or like
I just hate like how it's like, because there was like obviously pros to him, like how he was like business orientated, he looked after her, like all that. But then it comes with all these toxic traits. You know, like I hate that. Like,
And I saw a comment that was like, "Don't ever play the wife to a boyfriend." That's a fact. Because Choma was playing, like she literally did
and
everything.
he didn't respect the fact that
He was taking it for granted.
She was her own person.
Yeah.
She still had a job.
She had a job and she had a problem with that. And then he had a problem with her working with a male, whatever the job was. But he always had a problem. But yet he's out clubbing and having all these high standard clients and all that
but
stuff.
I hate that.
Wasn't
though.
a problem.
I hate when men do that, like where it's like you live a certain lifestyle. I'm okay with you going out, coming home at 2 a.m. I'm okay with you being out with your boys. Like whatever you do, no questions asked. It's like don't hear. Like if you don't see it, it's fine.
Yeah.
But like when it's like me on the contrary, like now I want to go out with my girls. I want to go live up my life. I want to do lifestyle. You have a problem with it? I don't like that. Like in that essence, we have to be equal in that part. If you're gonna go do it, then bet you I'm gonna go do
Yeah.
the
100%.
damn
And you know what?
100%.
That's, to be honest, that's Deborah and Jamal.
Yeah.
And you know what? I want to say this about Jamal. He will
I was rooting for him, man.
We're all rooting for you.
I was rooting for you.
Rooting for you. You let me down.
I thought she was so annoying.
I thought she was such a a
diva.
materialistic Barbie. Like
Yeah,
I just
superficial,
shallow. Yeah. And then I'm watching it unfold. I'm like, yo, this nigga is crazy.
He's mad.
And then
she was right.
she was right the whole time.
Yeah.
But then at the same
Always trust
time,
a woman's
guys,
intuition. Always trust your intuition.
Yeah.
At the same time, why was him and his ex? Why couldn't she find another personal trainer? Why couldn't his ex find another? I don't understand that part.
Personally, I never knew personal trainers were that busy and that popping. Bro, I thought they were serious businessmen. Like, thinking like, I'm not trying to take away from a PT.
No, they are.
I
They
get
are
it.
busy.
But the way they were talking, I guess
it's
wasn't
like if
expecting
you're
that.
really popular.
Yeah, they have to be, clearly.
Yeah.
No, but me, I'm just still very confused.
Oh, yeah, the working with the ex?
Why
Yeah,
is
red
your
flags.
ex? Why is it?
Yeah.
There's
But what
so
kills me
many
is like she was all
PTs.
good with it. She was like, "It's all right. I met your ex. She's nice. Whatever. I'll let you train her."
But I feel like
And
that's
then he
that's
took-
great on
you know,
her,
but she
she's
knew
not
deep down.
insecure.
She knew deep down. She was like,
But
knew.
she
had all-
gave
had
she
a few-
gave him her trust though. Like she gave it. She was like, it's cool if you train her. That's fine.
Yeah.
And that was up to him to like prove it to her that there was nothing going on.
But the thing is with Jamal,
But I
it
would
was like-
never do that. That would never be me.
That would never
Could
float. Yeah,
never be
100%.
That
me.
makes me raise a question. Would you guys let your future mans or like your current mans, whatever the situation is, be friends with their ex? Like they'll just be like, me and my ex were cool. Yeah.
What does
I'm
friends mean though?
Like he'll be like, oh, I'm going for lunch with my
Hell no. What the hell? She's an ex for a reason.
Yeah.
What do you need to? What's the point? If you're
They
gonna be
can
friends,
be
you
like
might as well be together.
cordial. Like they can be
Yeah.
like
Highs
if
and
they
buys.
see each other,
Highs and
"Hey, how are
buys.
you?"
Okay,
whatever.
great.
That's
Highs and
it.
buys, and no,
They can have. I feel like they can have each other on social media. I feel like that's fine.
Okay,
like-
yeah.
Okay.
But that's it. There's no hanging out. There's no nada
Naz
like
is
that. For
like,
me
no.
personally.
I don't like. I mean, I don't mind.
It depends what kind of ex as well, right?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
That's
like-
true.
true.
Were they high school sweethearts?
I feel like
They
Were
were
they,
together for 5 years. Okay, they were
Was it
together for like
serious?
6 years. It was
Oh.
serious. Like
It was
that's
a just before me.
like you guys met like 2 years after they broke up.
I
And,
don't-
and then he
but
just
I
says
feel
to
like,
you like,
yeah.
but he told you at the beginning, he's like, me and my ex were cool.
okay.
Yeah, we're cool.
So why did
Well,
you,
why is
if
it
you guys
about
are all
cool
cool
and
shit, why are you
friends?
guys breaking up?
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's actually so. No, but
Why do you need to be
no, but honestly, sometimes like people just are not meant.
I'm
to
not
be
saying you need to have
together.
enemies. I'm not that type of person.
No, but some people are just
But there's
like
boundaries.
like as in
Yes.
like
Yeah,
they get
I get
along
you.
great, but the chemistry's not there. They're just not meant to be. So then they.
yeah, but
so
you're not
that-
going to be. But if I'm in the situation and I'm like, I understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
but you're not going to be hanging out
Oh no.
or having a mean. It's literally surface, high and by.
Yeah,
There's,
that's for
out
me
of respect
too.
because, bro, we know men. If we were to do that on the other side and talk
Like,
to
why
our
are you
ex
talking to this man?
nigga or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah, yeah.
it would never work.
Yeah,
not
it
even
would-
just an ex.
It would never, even with any guy.
Any guy that's even hit you up.
No,
Why
it
the
would
hell
never. It would never ever work ever. Like it just
Okay, I
wouldn't.
don't want to lie though because I've had like different experiences.
Okay.
Like I've like seen guys who I've been very expressive that I'm cool with like my ex from like a very long time ago.
Mm.
and they were like, oh yeah, that's calm. But like, I feel like sometimes guys say, yeah, that's calm, but they don't mean it.
Yeah, 100%.
And then when, like, because I feel like with men, until they start being intentional that they like you, they'll start kind of play this, that's fine, when you're still dating. And then when it gets serious, when it gets serious, there's all of these things that come to confrontation, and they're like, I don't like that. Why'd you do that? But when we were dating, it was fine. Yeah.
No, that really tripped me out when they'll be like, yeah, that's fine. That's cool. You have these friends. Yeah, that's cool. Everything. Yeah. And then down the track, that's a problem. I'm like, what happened?
What's different?
But
I feel like that.
But also, I feel like as well, it is insecurities, 100%. Yeah. And it's when you start to have issues, like if there's some sort of problem, they like bring that stuff up.
Yeah.
So then that's their own insecurities.
It's their own thing. Yeah, 100%.
Do you reckon if we didn't this is actually one of the questions that we posted. Do you reckon if we didn't work out, like if I didn't work out with the guy in the talking stage, can your friend pursue him?
No.
No way.
Hell to the motherfucking no.
I feel like, I agree. I don't think, if I
if it was my friend, like hi bye friend, like you know, there's
like someone who's like an acquaintance.
Yeah, like that's cool.
If it's an acquaintance, I don't care.
Like if it's someone in my circle, come on.
No way. Someone in my circle,
I don't even
ever talk to me again, respectfully, like.
But I've noticed that men aren't like that.
Oh, men.
Men don't like if a dude is like, she's cute, I'm gonna talk to her, and it just, let's just say, fizzled out. I feel like his friend wouldn't be like, I can't.
No, they wouldn't.
I feel like off limits is if you have a significant relationship.
Okay, right, okay.
Or if they really like, they kind of like hit each other up, like, like, do you like her? Or if they kind of like get the vibe that it's not like a liking situation, then it's all good. Yeah. But if it's like that person actually liked them, then it's like an issue with men. But like for females, I feel like.
Okay, do you know what? Okay, let me not let my crazy side respond. But
fuck it, let it out.
I feel like if you're my close friend, if I've expressed to you that I like someone, or like I've been in a relationship with someone, that's off limits. Like it's for some people, they might not understand that because they're like, oh, you're blocking someone else's blessing, blah blah blah. But now imagine I've broken up with someone, or like I'm in a close relationship. Like I had a close relationship with someone, we've seen each other for a while, and now one of my close friends is coming to me like, babe, like I'm seeing this guy, I like him. That's not cool. Like, imagine I've come to you, I've spoken to you about like our issues, or like this, that, and the other.
Oh wait, you're talking about relationship though.
Yeah, but that wasn't. We're talking about relationship now. That was just like if you were talking to a
I'm
guy,
just talking about
say
talking.
on DM.
Whoa, that's if I'm
that's 100%
force. That's fucked up.
That's messed up.
That's completely messed up.
Yeah,
100%. That's
okay. We're saying if we're in talking stage.
Yeah, talking stage. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Fair game. Go ahead.
Oh, really?
I don't care. If we're just talking, just chatting.
To be honest, now
I don't care.
I'm like, it just like really depends. Like it really depends what it is. If I really didn't like that, like.
Yeah.
Then I think I'd be like, whatever. If I really didn't like him. But if it was like I was starting to like him and then it just fizzled out, then I wouldn't like it if my friend went there.
Yeah. I think it depends on the situation.
Yeah.
And what are we calling a talking stage?
Yeah. What if it was just like a 2-time hit up? Like, is it really that deep?
Okay, but now we're trying to differentiate.
But
so
I wouldn't
was
do
it a
it,
hit up, like it was a sneaky link?
Look, if you've been on a date with a guy, and your friend went,
oh, no.
Come on now, that's talking. That's you on talking stage, you still go out and
I
date.
thought you talk about DMs, like if they hit you up on DM. Like,
oh, okay.
Let's clarify. So if a guy hits you up in the DMs, you've had like convos in the DMs, and then do you class that as a talking stage?
Yeah, that's talking.
Legit.
DM. Okay. What do we call? Okay, to me, talking stage is just light. It's just like it's literally just companion. Like,
but I thought
to somebody. Oh, it's talking
stage
serious?
is like
like talking stage is like
getting to know each other.
Isn't that seeing somebody?
Same thing, babe.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, same bracket.
I put talking down at the bottom. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, what are you talking every day? Like, then that's like
So in my mind, that's
like
seeing
someone that you
somebody.
don't really know.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Hell. Okay, then if that's the case, then it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
If I'm giving you some, bro. If we're talking and it's going a little deep, it's not just surface.
Yeah.
Come on.
So, well, what if it's completely surface? Like, what if it was like?
If it's surface level, fair game.
I don't care.
Okay, but
and I also feel like if I got the ick,
but to be honest, if they went on a date, no way.
If I went on a date with you,
if I went on a date,
if we went out to grab like food or some shit, that's over.
I just feel like irregardless,
it's not
awkward.
it's not messed up. It's just weird.
It's awkward.
Yeah,
it's awkward.
That's what it is. It's just awkward. Like,
but I wouldn't do it. Like,
and I honestly, I feel like if a close friend did that to me, my relationship with the friend would be a bit different.
A bit different, yeah.
It would be very different.
Nah, I hate your sister.
I just can't. I don't. Nah.
What if a guy came up to you in the club like one time and he like tried to hit you up, and then you weren't interested, and then the week later he hits up your friend, and then
she can
was
go,
interested.
but that's his dumb ass.
Fair game, man.
But would you be mad at the friend?
Nah, hell no, I wouldn't be mad at her. But I would let did she witness the situation the weekend before?
But you weren't even interested.
Yeah, but like, does she know that he tried? I wouldn't like say if she didn't know that he tried to mac on me. I wouldn't say, "Oh my god, he tried to mac on me. He's going to try and mac on you now." I probably wouldn't voice that unless she saw it.
Yep.
Because it's just like, that's just putting her insecurities like
it's a low blow.
It's a low blow. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he came on me first. Like that's so lame. I wouldn't say
feel like
anything.
it's one of those things you'd laugh about later, though.
Definitely. But
Like,
shame.
if your friend didn't like them,
loving
if your friend
the crew
didn't like them,
vibes.
yeah, like legit.
Next thing you know, she marries him. So I had him
And
first.
the wedding speech would be like, to tell you the truth, how this started is he hit me up first.
He was in my DMs.
He was in my DMs
And
first.
then they divorced. Oh,
That'd be
gosh.
hilarious. Oh my goodness.
But I don't know how your ego would let you, to be honest. Like if they've like hit on your friend and then they come hit on you, you just like, what?
I feel like in the club I don't care. I don't take anything seriously.
Yeah, in the club it's not.
Not in the club, like
If you want to buy
in
me a
life,
drink, you can buy
in
me a
real
drink,
life,
brother.
yeah.
Like I can't. If you
And I'd be like, "Are you serious? You know we're best friends." Like,
Yeah, words.
I'd feel insulted.
But then it also depends, like, because I feel like sliding in the DMs is sometimes it can just be banter, like. But if you've actively pursued my friend,
Yeah.
and then my friend has been like, I'm not interested, and now you're coming and you're actively trying to pursue me, that's where it's just kind of like, this is a bit awkward. Like,
Yeah.
this girl's talked to me about you. Like, it's...
Yeah, that's fair. Do you think, I was just thinking about the clubbing thing, going back to the ick thing. If your man started to drink, like you just ordered a cocktail, is that a red flag for you? Or is that a red flag, or is it an ick? Is it like, you don't care?
So should men drink cocktails? I don't care.
I don't care. Couldn't care less.
If he's like, oh, let me get a Cosmo.
Yes, he has taste.
When you say it like that, nah, I'm joking. Nah, I wouldn't mind, to be honest. Like, I don't mind like going on cocktail dates. Like, I don't feel like something like
Well, they
that.
have to have a beer or like, oh, you're mad, or like.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Okay, but then this makes me feel like I'm contradicting myself about like the bubble bath thing.
Girl, there's levels to the shit, right? Like, bubble bath is, come on. Let's be real.
Because I feel like it's kind of sexy if a man's like, oh, babe,
What?
pull up. I'm going to... Wait, no, not the bubble bath. Not the bubble bath. Not the bubble bath.
He's talking about
I'm talking about the cocktails. Like, if a man was like to me, yo, babes, like, come through, like, I'm going to make you dinner. I'll make you some cocktails. I'd be like...
Yes.
And even if he goes and gets you a cocktail and gets himself a cocktail, that's nice.
Yeah.
It is. It's nice. I don't mind that. Like, I feel
What
like
about
a drink
you?
is a drink.
I think I agree. I think like I don't mind if he was to order a cocktail.
Yeah.
I don't like. What if he's at a tavern
And orders a cocktail
with his boys?
And then he says, I want a Cosmo.
Well, obviously he's in the wrong area. That's so funny. Can you imagine?
Oh my god.
I feel like that would be mad. But again, I feel like it depends on the guys there. Because there's some guys that will genuinely just link up together and they'll actually go for cocktails. I feel like that's something so normal here in Perth. Like, I don't know, like in like friendship circles that I hang out in, that's something that's like mad normal. Like, I'll like hit up my guy friends and be like, oh, let's go get cocktails. And it's normal.
Okay.
But I don't know. But is that different for y'all? Is it different with like the guys you know?
Like what? Like let's
To
link
drink.
up and get cocktail. It's usually like let's link up and get fucked up.
Yeah. Wear the Henny out. Get the gin and vodka. Like straight
Tequila
to sweet.
shots.
Yeah, 100%. Straight to the spirit. Look, I'm the type. I don't have time to waste. If I'm drinking, I don't.
to the point.
I don't. Yeah, I have
me
a goal,
too.
and that's for me to get lit. Yeah. So I'm not gonna.
And I'm such a shots girl. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you definitely are. So
That's
like,
so
let's
funny.
get straight to it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. My
I don't need to sip no
weakness
drink.
is wine. I love a nice glass of prosecco.
I do like
or
yeah,
a
white
Pinot
white wines.
or a Sauvignon Blanc.
That
My
is not
future
me.
husband, if you're listening, that's what I want.
That is the way to my heart.
That's the way to my heart.
Yeah. Ooh, do you reckon men and women can be friends, just friends, like platonic friends?
Yeah.
Yes, 110%.
Yeah.
Do you think that can? But if you're in a relationship, can that still play a role?
If you were already friends. Not if you like.
Okay.
That's my thing. Like if you were already friends, then yes. If you just like became friends later, then no.
But like let's just say if you're in a relationship and let's just say the guy that you're now dating, he has a best friend that's a female.
Yep.
You'd be comfortable with that?
Yep. If it just depends on the circumstance, like how long have they known each other? I would be comfortable with it if like I got to hang out with her, I suss the vibe and I can see with my eyes that they're just friends.
Yeah.
And like that would be fine for me.
I think so too. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the Steve Harvey comment that he made when he was just like, look, men and women cannot be friends because he feels as though if the woman puts out that vibe that she just wants friends, like they just want like if a girl like basically if a girl, but if she was willing to put out, that guy would take it, regardless if they're friends or not.
Okay.
So he was just saying that he doesn't believe that a man should have female friends. But I feel like that's just like immature.
Yeah, like
you don't have to want to have sex with every single freaking
guy
person.
that you talk
yeah,
to.
that's weird.
But he was
bro.
making
like,
it seem like
just like
he was making it seem like if the woman was to be willing, like to
like
she
if
was
a
like,
girl
one
was
day,
like,
let me just put it on him. The guy would go for it, regardless if they're friends or not, which is bullshit.
I don't agree.
Yeah,
I don't agree.
I don't
agree either. I think
I think I like give
100%.
some even guys. I don't think they all just see every girl like
100%.
as.
But I think I agree with your statement that like I'm cool with like a guy I'm seeing having friends that are girls.
Yeah.
But it's with context. Like you can't tell me, oh yeah, I used to see her and now she's like my best friend. I'll be like, so she's your best friend that you see on the weekends? Like we have to have context with that. And
but I think
I'm cool
also
with it.
like if you're in a relationship, I feel like there has to be boundaries.
100%.
Yeah,
out of
definitely.
respect. Like she just
like he's not gonna hang out with her every single day. Like now that you guys are together, like it's like she'll come to your birthdays. You guys
can they hang out one-on-one?
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like for me, I'm not
because I wouldn't like it if he was like if I had a guy friend and I know in my hearts of hearts that person is my friend, and he's like acting up like, no, you can't see him like that. I'd be like, what? Like,
yeah.
But so I wouldn't do the same thing.
But I do think that the friend has to make it a priority to create a relationship with the significant other.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So if it's a guy,
like you guys hang out together,
they have to establish their relationship.
A relationship between themselves. Yeah,
it's not. It can't be like a situation where they don't know each other, and then you know what I mean? Because I feel like that also brings up some sort of like.
Okay, I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with that.
Really?
Because I don't like. Sometimes I don't think you can be friends with every single person who
friendly.
Yes, 100%. But I don't think you can be friends with every single person your partner is friends with. I don't know. With female friends, personally,
no. But if it's his best mate, like if it's his best mate, you would
you would
try. You would make an effort to get to know her.
Yeah,
you make an effort.
Okay.
And to be honest, like it should kind of be like you guys hang out together.
Yeah.
Like they shouldn't really have to always spend time by themselves. Like that's weird to me.
But if they do you know what? Like, I don't know. I feel like everything bad comes to the light. If they do hang out and there's some shiesty stuff, like shady behavior going on there.
Like Deborah and Jamal comes out.
No, but that was his ex, man.
Oh, yeah, true.
No,
but
he can't be friends with his ex.
What about Paul,
just his friend?
Paul and Choma and his sister.
Yeah, okay.
Like, how she... Like let's switch it up. Like with you have siblings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what if your partner doesn't fuck with the sibling?
You can't not fuck with my siblings, my guy.
No
That's
way.
my family.
You
That's
have
a
to fuck
different
with my
situation.
family altogether.
Yeah.
So you have to fuck with
to
my
be honest,
friends. Sorry.
But to be honest, like I thought Choma was a bit wrong with that situation, like the way she was talking about his sister.
Yeah, and the
like,
child.
Yeah, that was wrong.
Man.
It's
what
wrong.
The hell?
Yeah, she called her a bitch.
She's wrong, man.
Yeah.
She's wrong.
Like have some respect.
Nah.
But Paul's take on it killed me. Let's think about these words that you're using. Bitch. Toxic.
He's so weird.
It's like he's a therapist, a part-time therapist himself.
Like, let me.
It's funny because he doesn't get mad. He like hyper analyzes things.
Actually,
Period.
If you come home and you like, he's so like,
and then he'll answer a question with a question.
Yeah.
So it's just like talking in circles. But I think like, okay, so with a sibling for you, it's like it's dead.
Yeah. Do you know what?
100%.
My brother is my best friend.
Yeah.
Like, that's my homie. Like, so if I was to be with someone and they're like, I don't like your brother, then you don't like me. Like, realistically, you don't. Because my family are a massive part of my life.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's something for me that I'm looking for, like, in a potential partner.
Yeah.
Is someone who is, like, family orientated. Like, they care real deeply about their family.
Yeah.
And they'll do the same, like, for mine. Like, if I was to introduce them to my family, they'd be like, that's my blood too, you get me?
Yeah.
So if you were to come to me and now you're like, oh, you know what, babes, like, nah, you know, your brother, like, he's like this, I don't like him. I'll be like, you don't like me, I'm sorry.
But it also like, okay, yeah, he's your brother. But like, it's like kind of what you said before. Like, not everyone is going to get along. But I feel like if there is some sort of, there has to be respect.
like,
yeah, you have to.
I'm not gonna
just
lie.
don't tell
Like
me.
that's it. That's
Don't
the end
tell
of the
me.
relationship for me. If they don't get along with my family or even my friends, to be honest, my closest friends,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they don't get like that's a no-go zone for me.
I feel like
Like
relating
what's the like? Why wouldn't you? You don't
like
have to
relating-
be best mates.
Yeah, that's what I agree.
But
I feel
you
like
should be able to
there is
get
a
along.
Respect.
There has to be
Yeah.
respect.
100%.
If there's no respect, goodbye.
Yeah.
But like also even like
But-
like going back to Blue Therapy, in that like when she was talking about the sister, I feel like she was basically saying that her sister is definitely meddling in their relationship. Like she even showed up to the freaking therapy. She was there. Like it's so crazy. That would set me off too. But I think it was more so that like she
I
was
feel
saying,
like I'd understand it a little bit.
Why does
Just
she need to
knowing,
be there?
Just knowing what
Hold his
I am.
why does she need to be there? He's a grown ass man. She does
I
not need
know.
to be there. But also, he was being petty with that. He was being
Yeah,
petty.
for sure.
He knew what he was doing. And then it's also like, I think where she fucked up is when 100% was when she was talking about the kids.
Yeah.
But I understand where she was coming from in a sense where she feels as though she's been taken advantage of.
Okay.
Because this woman is saying that she has a problem with all these things that Chum is always busy, going out, yada yada, but then dumps her kids at their house like every weekend and she's
She
turning
does
out.
the same thing.
But yet hates the way she lives her life in a sense, but yet wants to leave her kids, who's your pride and joy.
But sorry, I still left a bad taste in my mouth. I was like, relax.
Yeah, she went
sis.
far. She went far.
Man,
She
yeah,
definitely
I
went
feel
far.
man.
like even
What
if you
kids,
don't-
man? Sorry.
Yeah, even- but
don't
yeah.
even bring them up.
Yeah,
Just talk
no,
about
with
her.
no,
Those
with
kids
you-
aren't involved, you get me? Like, they're not.
But
like,
it was a vital point to her argument in regards to.
I get that.
But she made it like the
Yeah,
kids
yeah,
were
yeah.
a burden. Sorry, that's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
That's not it.
that's not it.
That's not yeah.
That's
but
not
like
cute.
I get it. Says
I
the one that's
can't-
I'm not gonna
child.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. That was her L for sure. Like on my.
Yeah, like,
My
I
opinion.
think so as well. Like,
That's her
Oh,
only
yeah, for
L.
sure.
it was a low
only
blow.
L.
Like, I get having issues with
Only
like a
L.
sibling, but I feel like it's one of those things. If you're in a relationship with someone, it's so difficult to be able to like get on if you don't get on with like that person's siblings and they're very
Yeah.
close to them,
Mm-hmm.
because you will never have peace.
But it's
You
just
will
like it
never
should
have
be important
peace.
to you. If that person's important to you, like if
make an
if
effort.
they have like if it's kind of like obvious that they're close to their family and their family means a lot to them,
Yeah.
or their friends mean a lot to them, you would want to be close to them. You would
That's
want
it.
to build that relationship.
That's
Yeah.
it.
But
You
what
know?
if it's just like a situation where it's like you just don't mesh. You don't mesh.
Then
I feel like
he's
that's
not for me.
okay. Like, that's fine.
And what if your siblings won this in the wrong? Because from my understanding, to be honest, it seemed like his sister was crazy.
You check your sibling. Like, honestly, I don't
Yeah.
know. Personally speaking, for me, I have the relationship with my brother where I can tell him.
Yeah.
I'll be like, that's like disrespectful. I don't like that you said that.
Yeah.
But I understand that other people don't have that relationship with their siblings, like where they can have like open and honest conversations, which is calm. But in my personal experience, if I'm with someone and my brother's being disrespectful, I'll tell him. I'll be like, look, I'm sorry, but you're being very disrespectful in this regard for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reasons.
Yeah.
But if you're now as my partner coming to me and you're saying, oh, your brother's a douchebag, I don't like him, and you don't have like reasons, one, don't ever come to me telling me stuff like that about my family. If you've got an issue, let's discuss it.
Especially if it's not in a
as adults.
Like in a
constructive
mature,
way.
constructive way. Yeah. Like
Yes.
If it's just
if it was like something
type
happened,
shit.
it's like, oh, I feel like your brother, like this and this.
This
It's like,
hurt me.
really?
Yeah.
That upset you? Like, let me talk to him. Let me
Yeah.
let's try to fix this issue.
Yeah.
Not straight up like he's a dickhead. Oh, why
I
is he
don't
like
like
this?
it. Why is it like that? Yeah. Like, let's have a
No.
constructive,
No.
constructive conversation where you tell me, Chira, I didn't like that your brother talked to me like this in this situation, and like that hurt my feelings. I'll hear that. But if you come to me again with, oh my God, you're being a douchebag, your brother did this to me, I'm not gonna listen to you. I'll tell you for free. I'm not. It's dead.
Yeah.
It's a dead conversation.
Yeah.
Let's talk
agree.
like adults, not children. Like
100%.
for real.
That's definitely it, man.
That is it.
That Blue Therapy, honestly, was great content. Like, I was thoroughly enjoying it. I was laughing so hard.
This girl FaceTimed me on the last episode and she was like, I can't stop laughing.
I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that
I
this
was
is how...
so played, man.
Jamal played me.
Nah, Jamal played me too.
Played
to be
me.
honest.
Played me.
He played me.
Man.
Because I just thought sis was like,
I thought
just
she was
like
crazy.
the finer things in life. And she
Yes.
just wanted her mans to fund it.
Yeah.
But she was
And
right.
I felt like she had so many expectations of him. What was that thing about not taking her on holiday or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It was the Afro Nation thing.
Oh, yeah. The Afro Nation. And then this nigga had a ticket himself. And then he's talking about, I wanted to surprise her. What?
Yeah.
This Afro Nation's huge. Like, we were planning to go.
no, but like at
I
first,
actually wanted to go as
We were
well.
planning to
yeah,
go.
we were. I'm
Oh
still
my
waiting for that
God.
refund.
Did you pay for tickets?
Of course.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
For which one? Which one did you pay for tickets?
2021.
The one that's
Portugal.
This year?
Yeah.
Of course. You guys are mad.
yeah.
I could have told you for free. You
we-
should have messaged me and told me, Chira, I want to buy tickets. I would have told you, don't do it.
Bro, that's
We
when we
just-
thought
we
COVID was going to
just
be
got
30 days.
excited.
We didn't know. We didn't know Corona was going to be this.
Wow.
We didn't think. We thought, well, 2021, July, of course. Life will be back
So
to
next
normal.
month you guys are flying to Portugal.
Now we got our refund.
Okay.
Oh, we're hoping to get our refund. Oh my God. So speaking of Afro Nation, such an interesting thing that I heard. So the promoter that created Afro Nation, do you know why it's in Portugal?
Why?
So it's because of the landmark of where it is basically the route of when the slave trade.
Wow.
And it was one of the pit stops.
Wow.
Yeah, that was in Portugal. It was because if you like on the map, it shows you kind of where it is, and it's basically like I don't know, like at the bottom of the where's Portugal, wherever Portugal is, it's at the bottom. So it's like there's like it's like the slave trade route, and that's why he did it there for Afro Nation.
That
And
is so
even like
incredible.
in certain other, like, I think it's in Puerto Rico or something.
They did one in Ghana a few.
Yeah, like
a couple years
he
ago,
chooses like significant landmarks
Well, that's-
to do it.
I'm gonna read up about that. That's dope.
Isn't that fascinating?
so
I mean, he's like a
amazing.
known guy in the UK. I don't know, I forgot his name, but yeah, I was reading that and I was like, oh my God,
That is so amazing.
we'll be there in 2022, hopefully.
Me, I can't lie to you. I don't know.
Come on now, if it's all clear,
If COVID's gone and like I can actually get stamps on my passport without being fearful,
Yeah.
gee, I'm there.
without being
real.
fearful,
Yeah.
that's a good 3, 4, 5 years.
So you see,
make it 10.
Afro Nation will see me in 3, 4, 5 years.
Really?
Don't worry, you
No,
got
I'm
time,
joking, I'm
sis.
joking.
Yeah, you got
anyways,
time.
man.
You know that clock. that clock is the clock is still ticking.
I'm about
clock
to
is
be
still-
50 soon. I've got to go now.
You gotta go, bro.
What's it called? One of the other questions was, are men insecure if their partner makes more money? What do you guys think about that?
I feel like it depends on the man.
That's
Honestly.
so vague.
No, but it does. Like, honestly, it depends on the man. Like, I wouldn't mind dating a guy who makes like less money than me because I feel like
Yeah.
for me, I'm such a go-getter. Like, I'm so motivated to want to do
You're
more
driven.
with myself, and I'm very driven.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
obviously,
love
I
it.
want to be with someone who's like similar. But like, let's say I've made it in life like before him, but he's still making moves to try and like get to the point where he wants to be. Calm.
But I think it's different.
But it's like,
because
yeah,
a woman, social constructs teach you that a man is like he is the king of the castle. He
Yeah.
is, you know what I mean? Like all that bullshit that they say about like just how the man has a role, woman has a role. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I feel like for you to be like, I don't mind if the man makes more like less money.
Yeah.
I feel like it plays more of a. I think it like really fucks with men more so than it would with a woman.
Fair enough. Yeah, true.
Do you know what I
True.
mean? I feel like I personally, yeah, like I agree. I don't look if you're if you're if you have a passion for something, let's just say, not everything brings money in. Like, you know how like those people, like the creative world, all that shit, like that's not necessarily
it's not always
a money thing. So, but if you have a passion for something or you thoroughly enjoy that, I'm not going to be like, nah, that's not good enough. You need to make 7 figures or whatever. Go do something that you don't like. I'm not going to do that. Like, for me, it's not about the money. But if you're not driven, bye.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, I agree. And that's that's exactly the point. Like, they could be in a job that brings them like full fulfillment, happiness, and they're constantly trying to level up, but they just don't have like a lot of money.
Yeah, and I think
and that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'd rather that than them being like a dead end, like.
Or like even just something that they're just lazy, but they're rich. I'm not saying I don't want no rich man, but
also it would kind of, I don't know. Never mind.
I don't know. I feel like for me personally, yes, I think most men are like, not overgeneralizing. A lot of men are. They feel emasculated when a female is making more money than them. But I feel like it's something that's exceptionally prominent in like African culture. Like, look. I feel like we've all of us have dabbled within like Western culture and we understand like our own cultures as well. So it's something massive for like in our culture that a man should make more money than you, he should look after you, he should like protect you, all of those sort of things. But in my head, yes, 100%, like I should feel protected by you, should feel safe by you. But at the end of the day, if you're going to work and you're doing what you have to do to like look after our family, calm. If I'm going to work and doing the same thing, calm. But we both have to be go-getting at the same level.
It's
can't be lazy.
Definitely like I bring this to the table, you should be able to bring this to the table.
Equally yoked. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for.
I think also like I find it a red flag because I've heard guys say this is like, oh, I don't care if my woman makes more money, like go get it kind of thing. Like, because that makes me think that you're just lazy. I don't like that. Like, if you make more money, cool, but I don't want it to be...
I do kind of like if they're like, I'm cool with my girl making more money than me. It means that they're secure.
Yeah,
exactly.
That I agree with. I'm talking about like to the point where they'll be like, maybe they mean it in a joking way, but like, you know, like, oh, she can make more money, she can pay the bills, and that's fine. She can take care of me, like, you know what I mean?
I'll
like,
look after the kids.
Yeah, I'll look after. I'll be a stay-at-home dad, like things like that. It's like. No.
No, but I get it. I don't know. I like to challenge gender roles personally. I love challenging it because I feel like we are all so young. There's so many things we've achieved at such a young age that it took our parents, for example, years to achieve.
And I think we challenge the gender roles, being especially that we're African. Yes. I feel like we may not realize it, but the way we are now, we definitely do challenge the roles compared to how our parents were brought up.
That's it.
Definitely.
I agree.
That's it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't know. My parents always, like, my mum and dad brought me up the same way they did my brothers. Like, all of us, we were raised the same. All of us, we had the same expectations, like, laid on us. All of us had to go to uni. We had to all achieve. So I never, like, being the only girl, I never felt like my parents ever told me, no, you need to, like, be able to do this, to look after a man, this, that, and the other. My mum always told me, no, go make your money. If a man comes, he's an addition to your life. He's not something that is your life. He is an addition.
Yes.
Fire.
No, for real. Like,
he's in your life. He's an addition.
He's an addition. Yeah, you're an added extra.
And you should be able to be like, oh, good if he bounces.
For
as
real.
Well. That's how I see it. I'm like, I want to be set up. I want to be good.
Yeah.
It's like that saying. Oh yeah, no, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, like I never want to feel like I'm depending on a man.
Never.
Like you're the reason
100%.
that I'm living and breathing. Like that's just my own personal like values in life and how I was brought up.
Yeah.
But
me too.
I never want to feel trapped in a relationship like this person is the reason I'm breathing, like the reason that I'm able to have a roof over my head. I can't do that's just the way I'm set up.
Yeah.
Some people are okay for that to be the situation, which is okay.
Yeah.
Like, but for my life personally, I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like it could also leak into the relationship and like resentment could be there, you know, so it's not really healthy.
Yeah. 100%. I agree.
But yeah, that's crazy. I feel like we've talked about so much today. And
I know.
It's nice to actually, because sometimes I feel like we want to talk about stuff, but we can't because like we'll talk about this on the podcast.
Yeah, 100%. At this point, we don't even have conversations anymore. But like, we'll talk about it on the podcast.
anything we say, we're like, oh yeah, did you see that?
No,
talk
about it.
Let's just talk about the weather. Let's just talk about the weather.
Surface level shit, 100%. So it's like the first time we're actually getting real talk. Oh my god, should we wrap it up?
I think so. This is so
god.
dope.
Oh my god, first ep.
We did it!
Yes, we finally did it.
It's gonna be an audio, but you know.
That's all right. Visuals are coming soon, people. Visuals are coming soon.
And we're going to keep posting more polls. So
and also let us know of any topics you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
Email them. Or no, we don't even have an email.
We do. I put it on the Insta.
Oh, it's not we. I mean, well, yeah, get in the DMs.
DM
whatever you want. Just get in there.
And stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for all your support.
Yep.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye.